I think we're striving right now to just become a better team, and since it's going to be the first game of conference, we're pushing through. And I think a lot of personalities and a lot of us as individuals rise to the occasion, and I feel like we're a stronger team now, and we're coming together.
How about starting conference play on the road? Do you like it? How important is it that you got to try and win these first couple of months?
Yeah, it's very important to get a road win after a loss like that, and I feel that this team is striving nothing but the best to get a road win, and especially against UNLV at their house would be an excellent place to win.
Is toughness an element you think this team needs to kind of pick up a little bit?
Yes, I definitely believe this past week that we picked up a lot of mental toughness, and I feel that we have all the potential to win this conference, and it starts one game at a time. And I feel like that with practice this week, we definitely have raised the bar.
And physical toughness is needed as well?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Do you feel you're one of those people who would show that type?
Yeah. Yeah.
You've been playing well this season. Do you feel like your game's coming around? Maybe you feel healthier, doing something different?
Yeah, I feel a lot stronger and more comfortable, considering I've been playing the 3-4 as well. And this past week I've been playing the 3, so I definitely feel comfortable if I get played the 2 through the 5. Like I'm slowly but surely getting the hold of it, the hang of it.
How much do you guys pay attention to what the other teams have been doing in the conference before the conference starts?
Well, we definitely are on their plays, and that's one thing we harp on the most. So we know in the game how to stop them, and already know their plays better than they should know their plays. I feel that defense obviously wins games, and that's what we've been working on this past week, and we've been doing a really good job.
Do you feel there's a key to beating Vegas?
Yes, transition, pushing, just running up and down the floor like they're gonna run us. Like stop post play. Guards, we had to pressure them as guards, and just go and get the win. Thank you.
Oh yeah, whenever I came in here, that was my whole mindset, to push my teammates, and push them whenever they don't want to be pushed. And I think, as much energy as I bring, energy is contagious. So I'm hoping that my mental and physical toughness does rub off, especially on some of the younger girls. The older girls already seem to, have their own mental toughness and physical toughness, but, being that we have such a new team, I really, some of us other leaders really need to step up our all-around toughness. So I think it rubs off a little bit. So.
Is the level of play different from the Big 12 to Mountain West?
Yeah, yes and no. The key difference, I think, is the Mountain West is a little bit more methodical. Big 12, it was mostly about athleticism. Here in the Mountain West, I feel like I have to grow as an all-around player as far as getting shots off quickly, really playing that perimeter as far as like the Big 12, if you can shoot a layup and outrun everybody else, you're set. So I would say that would be the key difference is, Mountain West is a whole lot more methodical and able to run plays, and you really have to, play good, solid defense in order to beat teams. So.
What's it like to finally be back in the mix now?
Oh, it feels great. I mean, I can't even describe to you, how hard that whole 2 years was sitting. I mean, yeah, I had a redshirt a year, but, my first year at Tech, I didn't play at all. So it feels great. I mean, I'm so happy. I'm so humble. I just thank Coach Sanchez for giving me a second chance. So, I just put it all out there for her, And if I leave it all on the court, there's nothing to regret. So.
Why did you come to Mexico?
Well, whenever I was 16, mind you, 16, that little frontal lobe of my brain wasn't developed yet on good decision making. So it was always out of UNM and Tech. I wanted to stay close to home. I mean, people want to go to the biggest, best schools. I wanted my parents to watch me play. I wanted to be able to be close enough to them and my friends and my fans. And so it was always between UNM and Tech. So whenever things weren't working out for me at Tech, New Mexico, it was New Mexico or bust, in all honesty. I mean, I was not, you know, going to leave Texas Tech unless Coach Sanchez would have taken me. So it was really just New Mexico or stay there and tough it out. So I'm just glad, you know, I thank Coach Sanchez for giving me this second chance because, you know, that would have been a miserable 4 years trying to maintain over there. So.
This is the opening for you as far as conference goes. How do you feel about the Mountain West and your guys' chances?
I think, I mean, especially after last year, you know, with us being kind of the underdog, I think we have a really good chance this year. We have a lot of talent. We're finally getting ready to peak. We're finally meshing well together. So I think our chances for conference are pretty good. And, you know, like I was saying in the last media, last year I got to play the players that were actually playing. I was the scout. So I know these players pretty well. And, you know, we're taking our scout seriously. We're studying our scout reports like it's our final exams. And, you know, hopefully that really pays off for us in the end. Oh, this one means in memory of sister. I had a sister that passed away right before I was born. And then this is the symbol of strength with my parents' initials. And I also got the KC on my shoe. My grandpa passed away right in the beginning of the school year, right whenever I was getting ready to come back to school. So, you know, I have all these symbols to just kind of remember what I'm playing for and who I'm playing for. And, you know, I mean, I'm blessed to be out here, so.
What's the biggest difference between a team that walked off the floor in Colorado and taking the Marines, you know?
Say that one more time.
What's the biggest difference between a team that walked off the floor in Colorado and a team that's taking the floor against, you know?
Oh, we are a lot more hungry. I mean, right now we kind of have a chip on our shoulder. We have something to prove. You know, the Colorado game, it was embarrassing, and I think we have a lot of ground to make up, and we have a lot of points to prove. I mean, you know, that is not the same team. I think right now we had a rough week of practice. We had a tough week of practice. We had a physical week of practice. So I think right now we're more mentally and physically prepared for conference play and, you know, for the rest of the season. I mean, I think, you know, it's a complete difference. So.
Anything else for Tish?
Thank you.
No problem at all.